Happy Thursday. So this is our happy hour reading. If you're new here, happy hour readings are half price, one question readings, but you are free to ask however many questions you like. It's $20 per question, 25 per love question, 30 for a general and love question. So that is $15 off of what would be combined of a general and love question. That should be $45, but instead it would be only 30. So typically my readings are priced far more than this, so I only do this on Thursday. So if you guys want to take full advantage, get some clarity, the list is still open. Timestamps will be available next to your name. If you want to go anonymous, just let me know, or go by your YouTube name, go by an initial, a nickname. That is up to you. If you're asking about anyone, I never say the person's name on the live, so that's between me and you. If you, like I said, want to go anonymous or keep your name confidential, that is completely fine. Also, as well, if you want to keep your questions, confidential, you don't want me to read your question out loud, I will totally honor that as well. Just let me know in the note section of your payment. You can pay via PayPal or my Cash App. All of the information is linked in the description, as well as in the chat under that black bubble that you see in the chat section. Okay, so everything looks good. Make sure the angles are good so you can see the cards well, see the table. Okay. All right, so those who have already submitted their questions, your name is on the list. I go in the exact order as I receive everyone's payment, so therefore I don't do skip the line reads or anything in particular. I go in the exact order as I received the payment, okay? So that is it in a nutshell. May our divine Mother, Divine Father energy be present with us, the angels, our personal guardian angels, our ancestors who divinely protect us and guide us, that they all come together and unify, bring us the guidance and wisdom that we need beyond what we seek, and give us clarity and peace, whether it's during the reading or thereafter, that the reading will make sense, give us provide divine provisions moving forward, guide our steps, give us the peace and clarity that we seek and beyond. Okay. Amen. Holy Spirit, guide me through this message, the cards, which cards to choose and why, and help me to discern them and interpret them in the way that you want me and see fit. Be sensitive to your spirit. Amen. Ashe. All right. So, yes. Hey, Tori. Hey, sis. Yes, like sis said, like this video if it resonates with you. I would greatly appreciate it, especially those of you that I'm reading for. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the list now, get the timestamps going. First person on the list is Miss Marz. And your timestamp is 3:25. Greetings, Miss Marz. I hope your week has been going well for you. Let's tap in. Okay. General, what is the truth behind me and this person's interaction that took place a few summers ago? Love question, how does this person feel about you based off of what he has seen in his live streams and your Instagram? Okay. All right, so you won't be able to make it. All right, I see your note. It's okay. So when you do watch this, greetings, Miss Mars. Let's tap in. What was the significance of your interaction a few summers ago with this person in question? What was the significance? Holy Spirit, what was the significance between Mars and this person in question's exchange last summer? What was the significance of it? You have a lot of cards. Goodness. Okay. It's going to be a little messy. Okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles, the World, Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Empress. Okay. Not messy like you're reading, but the cards, how they're laid out. Just saying. I feel like the interaction could have been, maybe it could have been like a similar frequent place, or there was something in regards to maybe work environment or work was involved. Maybe someone's like career, some craft, some art or something, like the person's craft or creativity was involved, and or yours. Whatever the exchange or that interaction was, it was meant to happen in a sense that maybe, I don't know, there could have been some type of energy of rejection or feeling rejected. Um, yeah, it feels like someone may have felt like the exchange wasn't, it didn't go out and it didn't turn out the way that they wanted it to. A disappointment in that, like, I wanted more, or just something about it felt kind of like someone could have felt disappointed, like the other person was very off putting, or just like the energies wouldn't land or go in the direction that maybe you wanted it to, or this person wanted it to go. But I feel like whatever the lesson, because it is a lesson here with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, a fated meeting, fated lesson. I feel like it's centered around self-worth, self-love, like seeing yourself in a positive light, honoring yourself, or I shouldn't say honoring, but I heard exalt, but not exalting yourself in like above others or thinking that you're better, but just like knowing that you are, somebody special and significant, and holding yourself high. So I feel like you might have been disappointed by the exchange. It seems very busy, very chaotic, like the energies weren't really, they didn't flow in some way, or again, it didn't go as smooth or in a way maybe that you thought was favorable to you or would have liked or maybe even imagined it to be. But I feel like the lesson here, because there was a lesson, like I said, something to do with you also propping yourself up and, congratulating yourself or seeing your significance and how you are special, how you are unique as well. So I do get that. I hope this is, what, makes sense to the situation. So when you see this, yeah, I hope this makes sense to you, sis. All right. Yeah. I feel kind of in a way too, like both of you could have been disappointed in some way, or it could have been like some self-rejection on both sides. Seems like someone was like just really busy, caught up, just not present. So I wouldn't take whatever the interaction was, like if it didn't go the way you wanted, don't take it too personally. Okay, so your second question was, how does this person feel about you based off of what they have seen in their live streams and on your Instagram? Okay. Let me see. Spirit, clear the previous energy. Ask for clarity. What do you want her to know as far as how does this person feel about her based off of interaction in their live streams and her Instagram? Like, how does this person view her? How does this person view her? Oh, okay. Dang, you got a lot of cards again. Knight of Wands. I don't know if this person is like a celebrity or they're a popular person. Your presence was definitely felt and known or noticed with the Queen of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Staves. You have the Seven of Swords, Justice, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Let's see. Yeah, like your energy might have like commanded some type of like attention. Like, I don't feel like it was anything that you needed to do or say, or you might have just put your energy out there and kind of just sat back and was present, but it's like your attention went towards you. I feel like this person, I don't get bad energy from them, but I do get like they have ways about them that's kind of like they might have gathered. Okay, so I'm looking at their energy I'm picking up their energy just in a general sense, not connected to you at all, like how they are. I feel like this person saw you and kind of assumed that you were already above them in some kind of way, or they're not as mature as you, or your energy gives off something that they feel like is a little like, I gotta be more, or because it's funny because I'm picking up like this person's energy is very attention grabbing itself. So like, I don't know if this person is like a popular, I don't know, maybe a popular streamer or something like that, or they have a large following in some way. If not like a celebrity, then maybe like some type of social like content, like a popular social content creator. This person I feel like does have issues with committing to people. They give off player vibes. They may see you as someone that you can't mess around with, you can't play with. They were very attracted to your energy. If not physically attracted to you, then definitely like your energy stood out. Could be your profile picture, could be your username or something that stood out to this person. But it's kind of like right versus wrong. I feel like your energy in general, because I feel like I've picked this up for you before with someone that you asked about, or maybe, I don't know. I feel like I've picked this up a few times for you. The Justice card, I feel like you convict people to do the right thing. Like, as much as I want to holler at you, or as much as I would like, I can't approach you in a certain manner. It's like, I feel like I would be being disrespectful type of vibe. But I feel like they have a good heart, but like the path that they're on, I don't know if it's their age or just like their maturity level. They do seem like someone that is not completely honest, or they wouldn't be faithful in a relationship. They give off player vibes. They have to have multiple people. They like a lot of attention. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. Could be something about like ethnicity or culture, like your background that stands out to them. Like if you have pictures of your family or something that kind of gives a hint of where you come from, or like baby pictures or something, that could have been something that stands out. But I feel like your energy is like something bold, like maybe a color grabbed their attention, something you had on, or your profile picture, something like was an attention grabber. And I feel like could be something with the color red. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. All right, sis. That was your reading or readings. Straight to the point. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah, I heard bold. The word bold. Okay. All right, my sis. I send you much love. I hope you enjoy your weekend and that you're safe and have fun. Enjoy your weekend. Let's go ahead and move on to the next read. And if you guys heard me burp, excuse me. Okay. Sometimes I do that when I'm talking. All right. Samantha, you're up next, sis. Your timestamp is 1324. All right. So let's get your questional. Okay, question is, what does God / the Holy Spirit want you to know right now? Um, and then your second question is, what guidance does the Holy Spirit have for you to actively date? So let's see, just general, and then what messages the Spirit have for you in regards to actively dating. All right, so let's start off. Clear all previous energies. I send love and peace to Marz. And any persons that she's asked for in this reading, I send them love and peace as well. Thank you, Spirit. Amen. Ashe. Okay, Samantha, Sam's energy, Holy Spirit, Most High God, Source. What messages do you have for her? General messages, general guidance. A lot of cards is coming out for y'all, but I'm going to honor it. I'm going to take it. I heard you don't know how I feel, or it was like kind of sounds like Spirit was telling you like you don't know how people, like how a person could feel. So maybe like there might be someone the Spirit is saying to be more understanding, more compassionate. Not saying that you need to tolerate, like if this is a situation or a person that did you wrong, or is like, not coming from the best place. Like, it's not to say that you need to be more accommodating of this person's energy. It's more so just being compassionate, like, because I'm kind of getting, you don't understand maybe, or you don't see how this person may feel. So there's a particular person here, and I feel like whoever this person was, they could not give you what you deserved with the Page of Cups in reverse. This person didn't have the capacity to do that. I feel like this person is a little bit of a dreamer, a little bit of an idealist. Like, they could really wish and kind of desire for things to happen and be, but they don't take the action or the necessary steps to like practical, like be practical in that, you know, be practical in grounding something. It's like it's all air, it's all watery. You know what I mean? This person, I feel like, also feared love. Like, this person, I feel like they tried. It's almost like this person was saying they vowed to themselves that they wouldn't try again, or they would never do the same thing in love again. But it was like, I'm gonna give it one more go, I'm gonna give it one more try. And this person did. This is someone I feel like you had a spiritual connection with that was very healing for you, whether it was a heavy healing or like a beautiful healing lesson when you look back at it, but there were some painful things. I feel like this person taught you to honor yourself, honor your feelings as well. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, be careful of overly focusing on self-love. Like, there's a way sometimes where we focus too much on self, it will become selfish. Like, self-love is a revolution within itself, and it does matter, but it does come with balance. Like, anything that we overly do and overextend, like, it will become an overindulgence, obviously, right? And an imbalanced thing. So it did teach you to love yourself more in certain capacities, to be mindful of where you place your energy or your heart. Because I feel like whoever this person is, they come off way more together than they actually are. It's not to say that this person is being phony or being fake, but I feel like there's some trauma there, there's some scars there that this person doesn't really reveal or show. Maybe you can kind of sense it, but it's like maybe you took personally what, like, this person's actions towards you, you kind of took it personally. How this person maybe didn't cooperate in the connection with you, how it wasn't really a fair exchange with you. But I feel like Spirit is saying that, you know, the work that you can take from this, the lesson, the wisdom, and the work is like how to discern, you know, a person that is really genuinely worth putting in the effort in, and where a person is genuinely working and putting energy into the connection, not breadcrumbing and all of that. So it's like being able to discern that. Queen of Swords, it's like she don't play no games. She don't mess around. Not at all. Hey. Okay. I got you, sis. I'll check it in a minute. Yeah. Because you have two opposite energies, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles is more of a receptive, present energy, you know, whereas the Queen of Swords, she's a little bit more of on the warrior side, where she, you know, she does protect and defend herself. She has come from a lot, so I feel like her protection is warranted, but in balance, right? Not being overly protective, but being discerning and being wise, you know, more prudent moving forward with your heart, with your love, with relationships. So that's the message I'm getting just in general, what Spirit wants you to know. So we'll tap into the whole dating and see what Spirit wants you to know with that. Okay. All right, Spirit, what does Samantha need to know in regards to actively dating? What does she need to know? What is some guidance and wise advice for her, Spirit, that you have? Thank you, Spirit, for your divine guidance. What does she need to know? Okay. Wow, only 3. Page of Cups came out again. So you have the Empress, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups. Let's pull 3 more. All right. Justice is at the bottom of the deck. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. This is all about like investing wisely here. And like Spirit has really been getting on my head about this. Like just in general, not just romantic, but just period, you know? But with the Empress card, this is, I feel like your divine essence and divine mother energy. There's this need to be attentive towards yourself and your needs, like know what it is that you need deep down, like what accommodates you, like the the divine goddess feminine energy that you are, what accommodates that, who does, like not being on the search of. It's like just sit pretty. And this is another message I've been getting to for ladies as well, like the ladies I've been reading for with love relationships. It's like you don't really have to lift a finger. Like make yourself available. Yes, like you want to be someone that is desirable on an internal level, like you know, on the inside, like your character is desirable, but also to like make yourself available in a sense, but you don't have to actively seek love out or go after a person, or you don't have to do much. Like your energy will speak for itself and the right person will be drawn to you, just as the wrong people will be drawn to you. But it's up to you to discern like whose heart is open and who to open your heart to. um because I do feel like someone needs to show and proof with you. All these pentacles is like somebody got to pull their weight around here. I feel like you're definitely used to extending or giving too much grace to people, or kind of like, you know, rewarding people that don't really deserve the reward. Like, I feel like women, we have a tendency to do that, just at times being very, very accommodating, very gracious, very patient with people that, you know, no, it's like, I got to apply some pressure. Like, that wasn't cool. Like, granting them rewards in a sense of like, if someone is not being, what's the right word? Like, let's say this person is not reliable. They're not showing up for you in the same way that you are. But when they fuck up, it's like they're easily forgiven, you know? And I feel like Spirit is saying moving forward, actively dating, it is going to be a very conscious process. Like you have to be in your conscious. You can't be too much in your heart space. Not saying to not be open and hearted, but it's like your love, your heart, your sacredness, your body, your innermost deepest thoughts, your trauma, your hopes and your dreams. These are things that are sacred. So it's not something that someone should have access to immediately and just readily available for anyone. Like you have to discern who is up to par with that. Like someone that's going to, meaning someone that is going to genuinely be there for you, show you the same respect and kindness, someone that is also willing to be open and receptive, that is willing to put effort into building a connection with you, putting their pride aside, their ego aside, being compassionate and considerate just as you would be with them. Like it has to be a fair, equal exchange. Like all parties are not going to get getting shortchanged. So like when you're dating people, you're dating them from a place of getting to know the person at their core, you know, with your intentions, like what's your intentions, what's their intentions. And then you can start involving emotions there gradually when you feel like that's a safe space for you to. But there's no rush in that, I feel like. There's no rush in giving and extending yourself. Just allow the energy to flow. Don't overly extend yourself and lift your hand where another person easily can do the same. Like no excuses. No excuses for nobody. No excuses for yourself. Like, yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to walk in your consciousness like more and just be present as well, if that makes sense. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, Miss Samantha. Yes, sit pretty. You just sit pretty. Just sit, you know, tight. Like as long as you're making yourself available, like you're out there, you're not just cloaking yourself, hiding yourself, you know, not being sociable. Like you don't gotta be thirsty and overextend and like, oh, is there gonna be men there? Like, you know, just folk like, where's my husband at? Like, just move, like, be smooth, be cool, okay? Be cool. Okay, as the old heads would say, be cool, baby, okay? All right, sis. Let's go ahead. Move on to the next readings. I'm sending much love to you, Samantha. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And until next time in divine time, I'll catch you then. All right, Miss Breyonna. 20, what is that? Oh, I can't see. 25. I hope that says 25. It looks like a 6, but I can't tell. That's definitely a 5. My eyesight, child, my glasses. Okay. All right, Miss Breyonna. Let's see what you got going on. Okay, first question is it in your highest good to stay in the current school for next school year? Every time you think about leaving, something keeps pulling you back. Not chingy. Okay. Second question is what do I need to know about your future life partner? Or what do you need to know about your future life partner? Okay. So like should you stay the course with this in this school? Should you stay the course? Spirit, clear up previous energies. I send Samantha some love. And Temia, I added you to the list. So you'll be after Alexis, person number 5 on the list, Temia, in case you're wondering. Let's see. Spirit. Should Breyonna stay the course at this current school for next year? Should she stay on board for next year? Should she stay? Should she stay? Okay. What the hell is tickling me? 2 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I see why this is a tough decision for you. It feels overwhelming. Like something about this, it could be the school on top of like personal things that you got going on that's kind of adding to the additional, like the stress around this question. Is it of your highest good? I feel like yes. I feel like it's yes because I kind of got a similar message for someone yesterday when she was asking about school. And I feel like this is one of the means to other things. So like you're studying for um, this particular thing. Can't even find the right words, but you know what I'm saying. But that thing that you're studying for can extend into other things career wise, maybe. Like it will benefit you in other ways, like credential wise. So I would say like, yes, I wouldn't limit what this is and what it could be because I feel like it's so much more that could come of it. I would say like you do need to balance out your personal life in some kind of way because I feel like that is what's adding to the stress, adding to the fog. You may have lost the sense of why you started in the first place, and that's why you keep going back because there's something that Spirit's trying to remind you what brought you here to begin with that is important. Like I said, I don't see this as like this is, this title is just that. It can extend into other things, like other, like if you go for another career job around it, they might need that skill. You know what I mean? Like, I hope I'm making sense. I wouldn't limit it just to just what it looks like on the surface, but I would say like, is this of your highest good? Yes, more so than not. Um, let me. I'm gonna pull from the top and I'm gonna split the deck because I feel like that's gonna be my 2 cards that are kind of missing. The 2 puzzle pieces that I need. So top of the deck is 5 of Swords, Chariot. Yeah. Yes. I feel like I wouldn't walk away from this. There's a lot of like swords energy here, air energy, mind, mental energy. The Queen of Swords, I feel like you're breaking a pattern, you're breaking a cycle as you step forward in this. Like if you were to walk away from this, it would kind of, how do I explain this? It's kind of like you might have regrets later because I feel like what you're doing is breaking some type of cycle. It could be as deep as a generational pattern or cycle. I don't know. But with the Chariot, I feel like this is something that Spirit is leading you. This is something that you can complete. It's like an ambition that I feel like will reap rewards. And like I said, I wouldn't limit where this path or this career, this study that you're taking on could take you. And I don't know, maybe financial, could be some financial constraints that's on your mind as well that's stressing you out. But if you can find a means or a way, which I feel like you will, especially since I feel like this is something that you're being like called to for a reason, you will make it through it. I feel that. You have the resources available, even if you don't see them, but they are available to you. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is, I feel like this is of your highest good, and I would pursue this or continue to. Okay. All right. Yeah, like there's something that is trying to, I wouldn't say trying to, but it could be like a psychological thing for you, like kind of a self-limiting, currently and been going for 10 years, but thinking about leaving my current school. I don't know. I don't feel like you should for some reason. At least not right now. Yeah, because it's like, it's something that's like, I don't know if it's a limitation in your mind or something, but it's like you can. It's almost like you're pushing yourself out of a comfort. It's I feel like the best way I can describe this is kind of like a birthing process. Like it's painful. It's the contractions, the labor pains, like the annoyance of it. But it's like something is going to come of it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to say, like, don't leave the school if that's really what you feel. Sit with that. But I'm getting like, I'm not saying that you should. Not right now. Not anytime soon. I don't feel like you should. So let me know if that makes sense. Or if that even resonates. Like, yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, though, it is your choice. It is your decision. Like, this is your future. This is your time, your money, your career, and all of that. So let's see. Your second question. What do you need to know about your life partner? What do you need to know about them? Okay, let's see. What does Breyonna need to know about her life partner? What do you want her to know? Holy Spirit, Source, God, her divine team, her divine partner, her future spouses, divine team. Like, what do you guys want her to know about her life partner? What is something important that she needs to know? Got a lot of cards trying to come out. Ooh, you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Four of Cups, Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Hangman, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, your person, I feel like whether this is, I'm trying to wait. Let me sit with this before I just like jump off the handles and just start saying something. Because, see, Ace of Wands at the top of the deck. High Priestess when I split the deck. Okay. You are going to be like a safe haven. Hey, sis. Yeah, the list is still open. You are like a safe haven, or you're going to be a safe haven for this person because they might have gotten done really bad in love. Your person, or it's like they haven't found that person, like that home in a person. It's like they're very disappointed. They could be looking at their options as few. But I just feel like it's because they haven't encountered you yet. They haven't encountered their spouse yet. So they're looking at their dating options as like it's kind of dry. It's not that appealing. I do feel like your person, it does kind of bother them a little bit because I feel like they are desiring to meet their one or they're desiring to settle down. So I don't feel like your desire is yours alone. I feel like there's someone that's out there, that the person that's for you at least, that's out there that desires it too. Your person may be closed off at first because they've never actually, I don't feel like this person really has ever given their heart to anyone for real. Like, it could be this person could have felt like they were in love in the past, maybe once or twice, maybe three times, maybe. But I don't feel like this person has actually given their true self, their heart to somebody. I don't feel like they've ever felt safe enough to even do that. So they could come across as a little stoic and a little closed off, but I'm not really getting that this person has given themselves to anybody before. This person could feel like their love life is kind of stagnant, it's stuck, it's boring. Spirit could be working on your person's heart right now, kind of shaking them loose of that kind of stiff energy, being closed off. Because once they meet you, they're gonna have to open up, and I feel like you are gonna be that person that they feel like is a safe space for them. Because the high priestess, I'm sensing it like the way I'm picking this up in this instance is like it's a sacred temple. Okay, um, it's a sacred temple type of vibe. I feel with this person or with you as this person's, one. So yeah, I feel like that's what they want you to know. Like you got somebody, like your person, they looking for you too. Like it's not a one-sided thing by any means. I feel like this person desires their one. They just haven't found it. So it's like in their mind, like I feel like in their reality, it looks like, damn, is there anybody for me? Like all these women doing this, doing that. And I feel like it's kind of a limited thing. Like they're limiting themselves. It's very limited. So like if they're looking on like in their surrounding areas or going to the same bars in the same city, they're not expanding. They're going on dating sites, but they're only putting people in their area. Like they're not open to like other areas or something. Like they're limiting themselves. Like their perception is very limited, but they're not supposed to. I feel like they're not really supposed to be appeased or find appeal in the people in the surroundings that they see anyway, because they're not their person. So they would just be wasting their time. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. But there's a mirroring energy going on too with the Two of Cups. Like you're not alone in this. You're not by yourself. Okay. All right now, sis. I hope that was clarifying or resonates with your spirit. Like ultimately, like, you have, like, this is the thing too. I want to say this. We have access to all this shit. Like sometimes it helps because I understand like we can be very resistant. Like we don't want to be biased. We don't want to like feel like we're projecting our own feelings, our own desires into like our own downloads and intuition or dreams or whatever. And if you are also a reader yourself or you have cards and you read for yourself, like, you know how that is. Sometimes like you don't want to project. You want to make sure that you're seeing what it is. So I get having like that second, that second guidance there. But like anything you need to know about your future spouse, like because you guys are already, I feel like if it's destined, like if you believe that there's someone destined for you, you're already connected in the spirit realm. It's nothing to tap into each other and like feel into each other's energy, send love to each other, whatever you may feel, like that will be revealed to you. And spirit will reveal that to you too. Like you have access to that. But I understand sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I trust fully what I'm getting because I want to make sure that I'm not in my ego or I'm not in my flesh. I get it. I understand. Trust me. Trust me. All right. So, Breyonna, that was your reading, sis. I hope that was helpful. And I'm wishing you a safe weekend. Enjoy yourself. Ponder and sit with the whole school thing before you make a judgment call on that. Wait, I would say, because yeah, Spirit has been telling me this too, just personally, don't make any big decisions during a Mercury retrograde. Like, kind of sit with it and let the energy dissipate and then allow the clarity to come, but don't make any, like, big decisions and judgments under this energy right now. Just kind of wait. If you feel led to, at least. But I would encourage it. So, okay, so Alexis, Temia, Yuna, and Simone. Let me put your names in the chat so y'all know where we're at. So Alexis, you are up next, sis. And then Temia, Yuna, and Simone so far. All right, Miss Alexis, let's see what you got going on. Aw, I know. I enjoy getting Look, I got my spiritual sisters. We got cards. I got you. You got me. That's how it is. I understand. Trust me, I get it. Okay, Alexis, 39, actually 40. It's like 40 seconds to the dot. Okay. All right. You're welcome. No problem. Alexis, where are you at, sis? Where's your question? Okay, so your question is, what will your next meetup be like with blank? And why hasn't this other party responded to your last email? How? Okay, I'm gonna remember that because that's easy to remember. It's very specific questions that I can remember. Okay. Spirit, I send love and peace to Breyonna. Thank you. Amen. Clear her energy with love. I ask for clarity for Alexis and her person in question, or what you see surrounding their next meeting. What do you want her to know about her next meeting? What do you want her to know about her next meeting? I don't know why I see like a busy intersection. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Could be like near an airport or something, like where people come in and go, like from other states or something. Like it's a. Okay, so. I feel like your person, they could have, like, you guys could have like a talk about spirituality or something where this person really like goes into depth about an experience they had. It could have been like a lucid dream that they had, or maybe a nightmare or something where they feel like, you know, I just talked about this not that long ago, but like, you know, that experience where it feels like something is sitting on top of you. Like some people say, like, if you allow yourself to get past that point, that you actually are able to astral project. But I don't, from my experience, astral projection and that, like, I can tell the difference between when I'm astral projecting or about to versus when there is something literally trying to sit on me spiritually. So like your person could like talk about that experience or what feels like, I don't know, it's like those things are connected somehow. um you guys are going to talk about spirituality. I don't know why. The high priestess, you might bring up some type of experience that you had, like a psychic experience where you sense something spiritually, or where like you have spiritual gifts. I don't know why this is like, this is too specific. I don't know. So I feel like the next meeting is going to be like you guys having like a deep conversation about spirituality and like your experiences with that. I don't know. You guys might talk about the occult too. These pillars stand out to me. It's like two pillars in the Justice card, two pillars here in the High Priestess. The devil is here as well, but it's in reverse. It's like you guys are going to talk about spirituality and like the concept of maybe like someone's beliefs. Like, do you believe in the devil? Do you believe in this? Do you believe in that? Like, what's your take on the occult or the Illuminati? Like, I feel like y'all are gonna have like some. I don't know why. This is so specific. It's so specific. Yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna have some type of talk about spirituality, like someone's belief, or like maybe something you've studied or they've studied, some type of information, because both the High Priestess and the Justice card have scrolls in their hands. Yeah, some type of like information or like content or videos or books or something that this person may have read or something they've seen online. Like there's going to be a topic around that. And I feel like your person could feel enlightened by something that you share with the High Priestess. Interesting. Very interesting. You guys might even talk about like soul contracts, past lives, reincarnation, maybe soulmates and divine counterpart type stuff, but something with like contracts, spiritual contracts. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, look, the Hierophant. It's like, it's something like you guys are gonna have some type of spiritual discussion or like, yeah. Seems laid back. That's interesting. I'm telling you, like, that was too specific to just be like some shit that just was like, It's too specific. All right. That's what I'm seeing with that. So let's ask Spirit the question, why hasn't this person responded back to your email? Why haven't they responded back to your email? All right, let's clear the other party's energy. Spirit, thank you. Ask for clarity for Alexis in regards to why hasn't this particular person responded back to the email that she sent them? Why haven't they responded back, Spirit? What do you want her to know? Why hasn't this person responded? Why hasn't this person responded back? Why hasn't this person responded? Oh, okay. 5 of Cups, Page of Wands, the Chariot, 7 of Wands, Page of Swords, 7 of Swords. Dang. It's like, it's a kind of an avoidant thing because there's something that's not fully resolved for them. More so like within them, they have not made peace with something. Like, this kind of puts them back in a defensive mode. You could have been completely polite, polite, welcoming, friendly, extending like a loving hand to this person, but the situation, the circumstances between the two of you, and just where this person is within themselves as well, is like this person is kind of like avoiding and kind of defensive, because I feel like it kind of points back to something that they're trying to run from with the 7 of Swords in reverse. They're in denial, or they don't want to address something firsthand. So I feel like a part of them with the Page of Wands did want to respond back to you, or still does want to respond back to you, because I feel like your delivery, your message was actually very welcoming. But looking at the rest of the cards, it's like a lot of defensive energy. 5 of Pentacles feels like this defeated energy. 7 of Wands, defensive. Page of Swords is kind of defensive. 7 of Swords. So their response to this was no response, and it's not a personal thing. So like, however whatever was triggered, because essentially this feels like something was triggered. Let me split the deck. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. They're kind of caught in the limbo of moving past this and not saying nothing at all versus responding back. So it's kind of like they're going back and forth with themselves about this. This person has not dealt with themselves in relations to you. There's something that's still touchy for them. There's something that they're not ready to fully own up to or see about themselves fully. Like, so there's the avoidance. I heard it's kind of like, it's blurry, but like opening up a can of worms, or I'm not ready to open up those can of worms. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah, this person is like in this, kind of like in between, should I move past this or should I say something? And I get like they want to, out of, fair exchange, and because this person doesn't really have any beef with you personally. The beef is more so with themselves in relations to you. There's like something that they have not, maybe they haven't forgave themselves for. This person may be wondering, like, why are you really reaching out? Like, they have this defensive energy. Like, they're not in the space. Like, I wouldn't respond back to a person if I was in this energy either. Like, what am I going to say? Like, my mind, my thoughts are not clear. You know what I mean? So that's why they didn't respond back to you. I can't really say for sure whether this person is, or they're just going to continue not to respond. Because, like, again, looking at these cards, it's like, I want to, but I don't know if I should. It's like, move past this or extend. Reach out, but I'm defensive. It's like that back and forth energy. It's a limbo. All right, sis. So that's what I'm seeing. I hope that, maybe gives you some peace of mind, some clarity. But yeah, one thing to take from this is do not internalize this. Do not take it personal. Okay. At all. Okay. So I'm sending much love to you, sis. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Have a safe weekend, and I'll catch you in divine time. Peace. Okay, Miss Temia, then Yuna and Simone. If anybody else is interested, the list is still open for you. Temia, your timestamp is 5032. Okay, your question. First question, what is this person's intentions with you? Second question is, how can you prepare for your next chapter? Okay. All right, let's sure. Holy Spirit, I clear out previous energies. Alexis's parties involved as well. Send them peace and love as well. Thank you. Amen. Ashe. Let's go ahead and move on to Mia and her person in question. I ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies and what she needs to know as far as what is this person's intentions when it comes to her. What is this person's intentions with Mia? Ooh, okay. I feel like a lot more cards wanted to come out, but fuck it. Take it. Let's take them. All right, it's going to be a lot of cards now. It's a lot of cards, sure. All right, so you have the Star, the Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, or Eight of Cups, sorry, Eight of Cups, Hierophant, Ace of Cups was there. Hey, Ace of Cups, hey. And then you got some more cards, which I don't know if they're going to fit in the frame. Let me see if I can pull these up just a little. They're going to dip a little bit. They're going to dip back. It's not leveled out here, so it's going to fall. Excuse me, Seashell. Thank you. Okay, let's see. In case you can't see all the cards in frame, the last row you have is the Queen of... You got a whole spread here. Look at you. Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands. So, my goodness, let's see. This is a lot to take in, so let me sit with it for a second. I'm not just going to start blurting things out. Let me sit. Tarot is like a mathematical problem that you got to solve. That's how I look at it. It's like, I got to put it all together. There's a correlation with 8 that I see for sure. So like, this person could feel a connection with you that's not easily broken, or that they can easily shake, or something keeps cycling back around with the two of you. You have the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, which is technically an 8 because it's a 17, so 1 plus 7 is 8. So I'm getting like 3 8s, triple 8 energy here. You also have 3 aces, so 111 could be significant as well. It's like I get a lot of synchronicity surrounding this, or it just feels like something keeps pulling you guys back together, like a unknown source or something, like a spiritual energy that, an unknown, unseen force that's pulling you guys back around, or it feels like something is constantly pointing your attention towards each other or something like that. This person's intentions, I feel like this person's intentions are like deep down inside, this person does want to show up for love. They want to pursue love like with an open heart. Like they want to see like a victory of their efforts. Like if I was to follow my heart, if I was to cross, that bridge of fear or whatever it is that separates them from what they want. If I were only to do that, I would be in a successful relationship. I'm not really seeing like clear intentions in a certain direction, because this person, I feel like, still is not sold on what they want in love or who they want it with, because between the Nine of Cups, like on each side of this Nine of Cups card is a different queen. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. With the Two of Swords, Knight of Wands. So it's almost like this person is still unsure. They feel like they're in the search of what they're looking for, or they feel like they need to just venture off on their own and be single, and maybe love will come to them in the way that it's supposed to. So, like, this person's intentions with love in general, I can see that clear as far as like the ideal that they have in their heart, like what type of relationship they want. Um, this person knows that there's something that keeps them from being fully receptive to true love, or believing in true love, or believing that even a marriage has true love in it. And it's not just some type of contract that bounds two people, or is a contract that keeps someone feeling bound or stuck or suffocated. Like, they want to believe that they can have a beautiful relationship with someone, even have like a friendship, have good times, like, but there's something emotionally that they need to let go of and they need to release. This person may be used to a different type of energy than you, like energies that are more cold, closed off, versus one that's very nurturing, very open, that has a lot to give. Um, but I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty, because I feel like this person is still, as much as they desire and wish for a certain type of love or a dynamic, they're still emotionally closed off. If you see this Nine of Cups, like he's crossing his heart. But that's really like an Osiris position. So this person, I feel like, has wounds. They have fragmented pieces there that are not fully like put together. And they're not looking for someone to put them together. They know that you have the capacity to like build them up and to pour into them. They've experienced it, or they know this to be true, but they're not looking for someone to resurrect missing parts in them. They feel like they need to do that. They're still on this search within themselves. So their intentions with you maybe is to like respect your energy, respect your boundaries. Um, I don't feel like this person is available to give in the way that you actually deserve, or therefore any woman that really with sense and desires something real like would deserve. So he's not in that space. I feel like he does care about you. Like I said, it's something like I can't, like, it's not an easily breakable situation. And it very well could be because there is something that you guys are meant to experience, like with the star. I don't think there were any other majors before I put that back. I don't think so. I think these are the only two major arcanas that came out. So the star and the Hierophant, like there is something about this that is kind of like aligned for a purpose. Something that you guys are meant to take from this or experience that helps you to grow, like you're teaching each other things, or the experience teaches you both something significant. But yeah, that's like a whole nother reading. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing as far as this person's intentions. And your last question is, how can you prepare for this next chapter of your life? What do you need to do? Right, was that the question? Let me, yes, how can you prepare for your next chapter? Let's see, how can Temia prepare for her next chapter in life? What is the preparation phase look like? What can she do, Spirit? Holy Spirit, what is it? Four Swords, Two of Wands, the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. It is like maybe you are already in the process of unpacking whatever it is that, excuse me, that you need to release and let go of. There are like some touchy things here that maybe you're still processing, but you're about to put them away. Like this guy, this man in the Four Sword, he looks like he's putting a storage box away, or he could be opening the storage box and sorting through it. It's like a process of what you need versus what you don't need anymore. So it's like sorting through certain emotions, certain thought patterns, like because I feel like you're in the process of restoration, like you're about to come out of that tunnel that you've been in, or that space, or it could just be like a mind state. It doesn't have to be like a physical hibernation type of energy, but like I feel like you're sorting through what needs to go and what can stay, like what's of your highest good. And that could be on a mental plane, emotionally, could also be like people and situations. Um, because I feel like where you're going, it is like it's a new territory, it's a new energy. It's not what you're used to, whether that's literally an environment as well. But I feel like this is more of an internal state first, that you're parting ways with what's comfortable and you're making yourself available to something more, something that's different. And it's going to be out of your comfort zone, but you're preparing yourself to receive more. Like, hey, Yamina, how are you, sis? Yeah. It's almost like, how can I explain this? Like, you know, the Three of Wands obviously is the next card after the Two of Wands. The ships are coming in because that person is there. They're ready. They're waiting for the ship. Like, they're already there before the ship comes in. So you're preparing for what's to come in for you as well. Like, this new chapter holds things coming towards you as you release. So the Magician card, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you have all the tools that you need to manifest this new chapter or to show up in the way that you need to. Like, everything is there for you. It could be like sticking to a routine, like holding yourself to a routine or disciplining yourself at this time. Like, I know right now this is what I need to do and I need to stick to it, or this is something I need to work on, and this, like, how do I hold myself accountable? How do I pour more into myself? Like, there's some type of steps that you could take or actions here. Yeah, because I feel like you're still healing from something, like with the Eight of Cups. It could be that person I picked up on, something surrounding their energy with the Knight of Swords and Eight of Cups. I feel like this is this person that you asked about previously, like your last question, or your first question, excuse me. That person's energy, there's some type of emotional healing. I don't know how you feel about working with like ancestors or like pantheons, but I'm getting Amun Ra or Ra. There's different aspects of Ra, so, but I'm getting Amun Ra. So I don't know if that will resonate with you. But there's something about resurrecting yourself, or like you are as you release. Okay. All right, sis. I hope that makes sense. Essentially, like, tune into yourself, because I feel like whatever it is that it's almost like you could see right in front of you exactly what situations, what feelings, what thought patterns, whatever it is that emotionally has an impact on you that you're releasing or that you're being called to release. Like, but how to go about it, I feel like just go within yourself. That will be revealed to you. Okay. All right. All right, sis. So I'm sending much love to you, Temia. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And in divine time, we'll catch up. But in the meantime, be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next reading. And I'm going to need some timestamps. Here. Okay. Jennifer, I see you as well, sis. So after Simone, Jennifer, you will be person 8. All right, so Yuna, Simone, and then Jennifer. The list is still open for anyone that's interested. Let's see, Yuna, your timestamp is 63:24. So 1, 3, 30. Okay, so let's see what your timestamp is, or not your timestamp. Your question is. Excuse me. Your question. Let's see. All right, so your love and general question. So your love question is, how does this person feel about you? And the other question is, will you get the job you applied for recently with your recruiter? Okay. Let's start with the question. Let's see what the probability of you getting this particular job position. Let me charge this. Where's my charger? Hold on. Okay. You're welcome, Temia. You're welcome, sis. All right, so I send Temia and her person in question love and peace as well. We clear out their energy with love. That's permission to tap into this energy. In regards to this job, will she get this specific position? What's the likelihood, the probability of her getting this job? Will she get hired on, Spirit? Will she get hired on? Will she get hired on? Queen of Wands, Justice, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups. I feel like a yes. I feel like this is, actually, I feel like all the cards are a yes, but it's most likely you will, that you will get the job that will be offered to you. Most likely a yes. Yeah, I feel like it's a yes. It seems whoever the person is in charge, if it's the woman that you mentioned, seems like she's fond of you, or yeah, it seems like she has a lot to do with like maybe reporting to the person that hires people on or something like that. But I get it's more so of a yes. Like that decision is going to be to hire you on, to extend an offer to you. So let me know how that turns out. Okay. All right. All right. So your love question is going to be, how does this particular person feel about you? So Spirit asks for permission to tap into this particular party's energy only for the sake of what you will allow me to know and for her to know, as far as what you want her to know. What do you want her to know in regards to this person? Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I would settle in the energy that it's yours. All right, let's see. Spirit, this person in question, how do they feel? How does this person feel? I feel like it's talking about the job again. I don't know. Maybe it's something you're going to celebrate, or you're just going to feel really good about it. Like, it's a mood of like, I don't know. Like, this could be something that you need. Like, you need this job right now or something. I don't know. Or just something about the job you feel like would be beneficial to you in some kind of way. All right. Now they want to talk about the person. And all these fucking cards, excuse my language, just flew out of the deck. Goodness. Y'all know I hate doing that. Like, bending my back, it hurts. Like, I'm like an old lady. Like, Okay. Look at all these damn cards, child. Got almost like the whole deck. This person may feel like you're not as open as you used to be. I don't know, like, there was some awkward energy between the two of you in the past, or maybe this person would like ghost or act funny or pull away or something. Like, seems like this person has a tendency to kind of like how to explain it, like venture off or something, like just dip off, or I don't know, like even if it's not like a permanent thing, like it could be like this, you don't hear from this person for like a day or something, but it's like it's something weird about it. Like, they don't tell you. It's like they just venture off somewhere. They just leave. It's a high paying job. Oh, okay. I see. I get you. Yeah, it's like something about this person's energy is like very fickle, but like they just ghost or something. Like, they might do this to people in general. Like, they're the type of person that you don't hear from for like weeks or days, or but if this is like one of those connections that you don't really know where you stand from time to time, like you guys will deal with each other or they'll come back in your life, but it's like it's something weird about this. Like, it doesn't seem like this person is very like a clear individual. It's like a lot of confusion. This person may recognize how they have kind of hurt you in some kind of way, or disappointed you at the very least, made you feel like you need to protect yourself, be more guarded with them. This person does look at you as like somebody that they have a very significant relationship with, if not the only person that they've ever felt a significant connection with. It's with the Lovers, the Page of Cups in the world, the Star. It's like you have a significant place in this person's heart. Um, yeah, and y'all know me, like, I'm very practical. I don't do that shit that he's in love with you. Like, unless I see it, I do, I have that mushy side too. Um, but I have to see it and I have to feel it. So I do feel like, even as cringy as it feels to say it, I do get a vibe that this person views you as like a very significant person, like a stamp or marker in this person's life. Um, a significant connection. And I feel like at times this person kind of views themselves as the type of person that's very independent and they look out for themselves, like they have no choice. Who else is going to look out for me? So sometimes their actions can come across as very selfish. Um, I don't know if this person recently reached out to you or said something to you significant, but this person doesn't want to be shot down or rejected. This person may talk themselves out of like expressing the things that they want to express to you. Like they have to build up their confidence. They may feel, okay, no problem, Temia. They may feel like their confidence is kind of fragile when it comes to you or when it comes to expressing themselves or being vulnerable. Like they feel like it's not that strong. It's not their strongest suit. So they kind of feel like they have to pump themselves up. Um, hmm. Ultimately, I feel like this person wants you to view them as significant and special as well. It's like they may feel like they have to work more for your attention or your love now, or like it's not easily earned. Hmm. This is a lot. Like this is a whole goddamn spread. Like this can easily turn into like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but I'm not going to do that. But just like, just for the sake of just getting straight to the point, that's what I'm getting. Like, this person may view themselves as like they fucked up. They've done things that are unreliable. Maybe that comes off as very selfish. But you do hold a significance. This person does feel that. Like, there's something significant about you and your connection to them. Right? This person could hurt at times that they don't express, or like they have their fears, they have their disappointments when it comes to this situation, this connection, or their feelings towards you. Like there could be some fears there as well, or they could have experienced some hurt there as well, where they want things to go a certain way and maybe it hasn't, and they might lose hope sometimes. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right, that's the read. All right, Miss Yuna, I appreciate you. Spot on? Yeah, okay. All right now. Well, I hope that was helpful. And I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on, and enjoy your weekend. Be safe. I'll catch you in divine timing, whenever that is. All right now, Temia, I'm going to put you as part 2. So after Jennifer, I'll do your reading. So up next is Simone, Jennifer, and then Temia, part 2. So let me see. Let me go back here. So Jennifer, you are up next. Or Simone. Was it? Who's up next? Sorry, Simone. Sorry. All right, let me. All right, so timestamp is 74:12. I think that's 14 minutes in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's 14 minutes in. 23. Okay. I want to make sure that this is the right timestamp. I think it is. I think I calculated that right. So let's see. 74 minutes in is 1:14, I think. Come on. This thing is so slow. Okay, so let me see. 74. Come on now, slow phone. Yeah, 1 hour 14. Okay. All right, your girl was on point with that. Okay, because I'm like, my math sometimes, child. That's not my strongest. As much as I love numerology, math is not my thing. It never has been my strongest. Uh, okay, so why is this person asking around for your address? Oh, hell no. Jesus, no. You're welcome. You're welcome, Yuna. All right, let's clear Yuna and her any parties, mentions, energy out with love. We send them light and love and peace. Thank you, Spirit. Clear the deck. I ask for clarity for Simone in regards to this specific person. Why is this person asking around about her address? This person asking about her address. What is going on, child? Why is this person asking around for Simone's address? It's over. It's over. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Sun, the Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Death card. Goodness, no. This is somebody that doesn't have access to you, but the Seven of Swords, I feel like Spirit is keeping this person at bay. Relative or not, yeah, there's something about this person that, yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to have boundaries up with them. Like they could already be at a distance for a reason, or even if it is location wise, like this person can live in another state or something far from you. Their distance with the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, like they want something. Like this person could be a taker, they could be a user, they could be like an energy grab. Like they just take, with the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. That feels like greediness to me. They don't have to be a male, but their energy feels very dominant, kind of controlling, like kind of entitled to people's energies and kind of like, yeah, it's like a taker vibe. You could be in another like energy than this person is used to you being in with the Ace of Wands, like something new is going on with you or your energy's different. Seven of Swords, like this person is here to take from you with the Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles. This person's trying to take from you. The Death card, it's over, it's done. Like, I don't know what the relation, well, I know you said it's a relative. I don't know what the situation is with this relative, but I don't know, like even this person could be manipulative in a way, but they'll like get down on their knees type of vibe, like maybe not literally get on their knees, but like they're so prideful and so like they don't mind shedding a tear if that means getting attention, or they don't mind playing like really soft and really sweet to get access to people, even though that's not in their nature, that's not their character. Yeah, I would not connect with this person because I feel like they want something from you that is not for theirs to take. It's not a mutual energy exchange. I don't feel like it's anything you'll benefit from. Let's see. Yeah, no, fuck no. Five of Wands and the Knight of no, fuck no. It's like they're not warranted. Like it's no, no. It's one of the relatives, like let's say it's a girl, right? And y'all around the same age or something. Even though you don't know each other well, whatever, she might be the type that's like, oh, you heard about you. Oh, you have a cousin. Remember so and so? Yeah, she's doing good for herself. She got a car, she got a house, she got this job, blah, blah, blah. And she's a user. So she's like, let me pretend to be like besties with her. No, fuck no. No, I don't know who this is, but no. No. They could be like somebody that is kind of like a drama person, likes drama, or they cause or stir up stuff, but it doesn't come off that way. It's kind of just like, it's very subtle, It's very subtle. Fuck no, I wouldn't. I feel like you're being protected from this person. Like, no, like, I know you my relative and everything, but you don't need no. For some reason, I'm just getting like, no. I just keep hearing that. No. Mm-mm. Like, we family and everything, but there's a boundary there, sis. Like, no. Or bro, whoever they are. No. Mm-mm. You don't need my address. I just get user vibes from this person, like, or opportunists too. They're an opportunist and a user. Nope. No, thank you. What does Kaya say? Next caller. Next caller. No, no, thank you. So, yeah. No. Mm-mm. They want something, or they're looking for what they could get from people. That's the type of vibe I get from her or him, whoever. It's the type of vibe I get from them. But of course, as I always say, use your intuition, use your best judgment, because, you know, you at the end of the day, you know. But I'm just not here for it. Something, whenever I hear like no like that, it's really like the spiritual team is like, no, no. I'll never forget when I did a reading for one of my sisters and she asked me about this guy and I just kept hearing no and I just kept saying it out of my mouth and it's like, hell no. And then later on she came back and told me why they were saying hell no and I was like, yeah, sis, you dodged a bullet because, you know, no thank you. So I don't know. This relative just doesn't seem like good business for some reason. Like they're one of those people you gotta have at a distance. I was about to say cousin. This is one of them people that you need to keep your distance from. I don't like their energy at all. It's giving me like mean girl vibes or catty or just like just one of them people that throw their weight around. I don't like it. No thank you. All right. Um yeah. I hope that made sense. It's like no. I'm not here for it at all. How do I wait, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. I had moved. That was the wrong one to. There it is. Okay. All right, sis. I'm sending much love to you. And yeah, if that's all for you tonight, I'm sending much love. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next reading. See what we got going on here. Next person is, let's see, Jennifer. And then Temia part 2. So the list is still open, I suppose. Let me see. Where are we at? We are at number 8 and then 9. I try to give myself like at least 15, like depending on my energy level. So I'm going to say, yeah, I could probably take a couple more questions or people. All right, Miss Jennifer, let's get your timestamp. 82:53. Where are we at now? 82:53. Let's do 83 minutes. 83 minutes in. Yeah, because at 3 o'clock, my show, me and my mom's show is coming on. So, I got to check that at 10 o'clock, 2 hours from now. So, we're good for time. 1 hour and 23 minutes. 1 hour and 23 minutes. 23, okay. 1:23. Okay. All right. So Jennifer, let's get your reading. Okay. Where we at? Okay. So Jennifer, your question is, what is this person's intentions? All right. What's this person's intentions? All right. Let's clear previous energies. Send Simone and her relative love, peace, and some light. Because we know that person, that relative, gonna need it. No, I'm just like, all right, Spirit. Ask for permission to tap into Jennifer and her person in question's energy, only for the sake of what you allow me to know and to see. That will help her. All right, what's this person's intentions? Spirit, reveal this person's intentions towards Jennifer and with Jennifer. What's this person's intentions? I'm just pulling like a lot of cards tonight. Like, what is going on? Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands, the Devil in reverse, 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Moon, the Fool, and the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and King of Cups. Yeah, I feel the suspicious energy, like, that you, like, that's coming from you. I know that was a little shady when I said the relative is going to need it. Just a little humor to add to the light, you know, just a little light humor here and there. All right. I can see why you would be suspicious, but with the Devil in reverse, I'm not seeing like this person's intentions are ill-willed towards you. There's something about them that you do sense is a little bit maybe immature, a little impulsive, or not as reliable as maybe you would like. Very kind of fickle energy. This person could have said something that's kind of like red flag to you, like, yeah, I'm just used to being by myself, or I never really been in a relationship before, or something like something where you're just like, oh, okay, like, you know, I like to like be by myself a lot. I like to travel. I like to do shit by myself, and you just like, oh, how is that gonna work? Like, there's something that makes you kind of go back and forth in your mind, where you're not sure if this is gonna lead to a victory. So it's like you're trying to cut through the bullshit and make sure you're seeing this for what it is. Because I feel like this person is very charming. Like, there's something about this person that kind of makes you let go, maybe more relaxed, more like maybe they come off as a friend too at the same time. Like their vibe seems very like warm and welcoming. They're very charismatic. Like it's like a flow to their energy that makes you feel comfortable, but it's like little things here and there that you kind of question about them. You question their, I heard validity. I don't know why I heard that. Validity. It's interesting. Or just like their stance in love, or their like ability to be like the longevity of a relationship or a connection. Like you want to see where they're at with that, and like when it comes to you, like where do they see, like what is their focal point with you? And to me, it feels like this person is a really like, I feel like this person is a really big hearted person. Like they have a good heart. I feel like this person is like not going to overly invest, or what they feel like is overly invest in a relationship, due to the fact that this person has been hurt in the worst way. Like they would never do that again, because I feel like they're the type that might have overextended in love in the past a lot, like did things that they shouldn't have for love, like something with money. Like maybe they like would spend a lot of money on a partner, or they took care of their bills or something. Like they feel like they gave way too much. So like they still have that big heart. They're still kind, but I feel like there's a balance to it. I feel like this person may have not been in a relationship since, or been in anything serious since. Somebody did like a number on this person, but as far as their intentions go, I don't really see their intentions as like a clear. Their intentions is not to game you, to play you, or do anything sinister. But I will say, like, it could come across that way if a person doesn't have any clear intentions, and it's just like, just this open game, and there's no precise like what is like what's your intentions, like what do you want out of relationships. Because with them it seems like it's very open, like I'm just flowing, or this is just like, you know, I'm used to being by myself, like I've been single for a long time type thing. Like I don't feel like this person is looking for a serious relationship. I'll say that. I don't see them looking for love necessarily, nor something serious. Their whole thing is they are kind of just open to the unknown. They don't want to hurt you. They don't have any intentions of being sinister towards you. But as far as like serious intentions, I'm not really seeing that clear. I don't see anything saying like that they even have a clear intention. Does that make sense? Like I'm not seeing it. All I know is that intentions are not bad with you. Like they're not trying to game you and take from you. Like I don't see that from them. But yet and still, like it's still kind of a, you know, funny position to be in with a person that doesn't have any vision for the future at all, or it's just completely open. And I get it, like when you're getting to know people, you want to get to know them enough to be like, okay, where do we place this? But you have to know what your intentions are as well. Like is your intentions just to like hang out with somebody, have a good time, and whatever, we'll see where it goes? Or is it you dating because you are looking for somebody, you know, to partner up with or settle down, or you just want like a hookup situation? Like, you have to know what your intentions are, what your boundaries are, and if that matches, because otherwise you're going to waste your time here. Because it looks like to me, and I would ask this person, I don't know if you asked them, but I would ask them, and whatever they told you, I feel like it's fact. It's straight up. It is what it is. Like, that's their truth. So you have to consider what your intentions are as well as what their intentions are, and does that match? If it's that type of situation, well, I don't really know. Like, I'm just having a good time, and like, no. Mm-mm. No, thank you. But yeah, that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up. It's like it's not really set intentions. Okay. Damn. It took all these cards just to just get that. Like, damn. Like, for real, spirit. All right, sis. Well, I hope you figured out, what you do, what you got to do, and, you know, your free will, your choice. You do what you do, what feels right to you. I hope I was able to help, to some extent. So I'm sending you much love as always, sis. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a safe weekend too, and I'll catch you in divine time. All right, now back to you, Temia. Back to you. Let me get your timestamp. I don't know why. Let me see. How do I unsubscribe from LinkedIn? Like, I don't give a damn about no LinkedIn right now. Like, how do I unsubscribe from that? Okay, I'm gonna do, let me see, find the timestamp for Temia's reading. We are at 92 minutes. 92 minutes. 1992. Okay, 92. Let's see. Come on now, phone. You're just too slow for me. 132. What are they talking about? Choreography and shit. What are they talking about in there? 27. Okay. All right, 132, 27. So let's see what your questions are, Miss Temia. All right, Temia, your question is, what are you supposed to learn from this situation? And then what's next for you in your career? Okay. All right, Spirit, I send Jennifer and her person in questions love, light, and peace. Thank you. Clear their energy out with love. Thank you. Amen. Ashe. Okay, back to Temia. What is it that she's supposed to learn with the situation with blank? What is it that she's supposed to learn from the situation with blank? Who in question? What is it that she's supposed to learn from the situation? Okay. Something feels like it's already like been completed. Like, whether you, hey Ashley. Okay, I got you, sis. How are you, by the way? I just got this completion vibe. Like, something has already been completed. I'm not sure if it's saying you've learned a lesson. Let me tap in. I might pull more cards. 5 of Swords and the Strength card. Something about you taking back your power and calling that back to you, or retrieving those parts of yourself maybe that you felt were, I hear the word attacked, but it's not attacked. Like, I don't feel like this person necessarily attacked you. Maybe they did, but I don't feel that strongly. I feel like it's more so like things that made you feel like triggers, like attacked your character or made you question your worth at times, or something that knocked you down. It's like you're taking your power back, like that situation, like the times where you felt like the reason why this person did X, Y, and Z, that it made you feel attacked in a particular area. Like, maybe I'm not a good woman, or a good enough woman, or maybe it's something wrong with this, and maybe I am weak, or it's something like you got to take that power back, those words, those thoughts, like you got to take back your power. I hope I'm making sense. So like there's something that's already been said and done, like it's done, but you got to retrieve the parts of yourself that are in that timeline. So like whatever that was in the past, like it's done away with. But the energy, like the person that you once were, like you have to call the parts of yourself that you feel like you've lost. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Because that timeline is done. Like you can't go back to it, but you can retrieve the parts of yourself that you feel like you've lost along the way. Let me see. Yeah. Like disappointment in ways like maybe, let's say you had an expectation of what you wanted from this person or how they should have shown up for you or something like that, and they didn't. Um, they didn't give to you in the way that you wanted them to, or in the way that you literally actually deserved. I'm just getting like maybe a soul retrieval, and I don't want to say it's that deep. It's like a soul thing, but it is. This is in relation to you calling parts of yourself back to you. It is. So like go back to those times with this person where you felt like, how do I explain it? Like where you felt you lost yourself, or parts of yourself that you like kind of shame, or you feel humiliated. Like call back the wholeness back to yourself. Reclaim that power back to yourself. So that's the biggest thing that I'm getting from this. Like, so maybe you have kind of pretty much learned the lesson. It's just more so implementing the lessons and calling back those parts of yourself from those timelines that no longer exist anymore. You're no longer that woman anymore. You may not even resonate with that part of your life, but or let those things slide anymore, or believe those things anymore. But it's like call your power back to you. Yeah. Call your power back to you. Okay. I just heard, I don't know if this is an affirmation that you can use, but I heard I have the world at my feet. So like if there's something with unworthiness, that could be a good mantra for you, but I heard I have the world at my feet. Okay. Next in career, let's see. Here, Spirit wants you to know. Let's tap out of that energy, Spirit. Thank you. What is up next in career? What do you want Temia to know in regards to her career? I can't complain, sis. You know, there's really not much to complain about life. It's more gratitude than complaints, I guess you can say. But I hope, you'll feel better, sis. Hopefully we'll get to the root, what's going on with you, and that you feel better. Let's tap in, see. Temia, 4 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Hey. Hey. I heard stop shortchanging yourself. Whatever that means. Stop shortchanging yourself. Because I feel like there's so much like more available to you that maybe your focus is limited. Your perspective or your focus is very limited on just what you can see in front of you, or just like I don't know how to explain it, like just what's in your immediate surroundings, or like what you've seen socially, like what's realistic to you. Like you can go on social media today and hear about a woman that only had $20 in her bank account and invested in her last dollar and built up her business, and now she's making like $1 million a year or something. You might be like, oh, that's good for her, but that's not realistic because of what you see around you or something maybe like that. But I feel the limit is what's keeping you from seeing the more. So this could be on a material level for sure. It could be like financial, it could be opportunities, could be avenues to make money, could be marketing, something along the lines of that. Just opportunities in general. Like the opportunities are endless, period. But for you, I feel like they're endless in the sense like you don't see them yet. So let me see. Because I feel like once you like tap into that resource, whatever the resource is, I don't know if it's like connecting with others like you, like-minded people, or some type of community. I see more opportunities garnering from that. Seven of Cups, the Strength, the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon. Yeah, Spirit wants you to like really be kind of persistent and resilient with the visions that you see for yourself. Like you might be like, oh, or feel it's out of reach. I can't obtain these things that I desire or I wish for. I can't get to it. But it's like, no, it just requires you to be confident and resilient. Yeah, and like maybe, I don't know, it could be something with more effort, more, I don't want to say like overworking yourself, but you do have to put in a little bit more work. With the Moon card being here, I'm not getting like a set in stone of what's to come. I feel like these are the things that you, this is the avenue to take to like grow from here, but you got to take that step. You got to walk in that path to get to that. Because otherwise, I feel like you could be financially good. Like you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles here. There's something that you got to step out on and like shift your perspective around like whatever your career path is or career focus. Like you got to broaden the lens a little bit. It's too far-sighted. Is it far-sighted? I think far-sighted is like when you can't see things up close. So like you got to shift the lens a little bit. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if that made sense, sis. Because I don't want anybody to just be like, oh, I'll just take it even though that didn't make sense. No, if it don't make sense, let me know. All right, Miss Ashley. Let's see what you got going on, sis. It did? Okay, good. All right, sis. I'm sending much love to you, Temia. I appreciate you again. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And I'll talk to you in divine time. All right. Ashley, let's get your timestamp. And then, let's see. We are at 102. Let's see. 102. Come on now. 102 is 142. Okay, almost 143, so. Okay, so Ashley. What are you crying about? Okay. All right, I almost forgot to put your name down. Ashley. Okay. So your question was, okay, you're having a difficult time feeling this. Okay. All right, sis, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that's heavy. Okay, so let's tap in. Spirit, please clear Tamia's energy with love. Send her peace, love, light. I appreciate you, Divine Soul Spirit. Thank you. All right, so for Ashley and her father's energy, I asked for permission to tap into their dynamic. And what is the advice that you have for her? Healing advice and guidance. What's the advice that you have for her in regards to how she's feeling when she tries to connect with her father? Let's see, what's the energy? Okay. I feel like not to beat yourself up for that guilt and shame that you feel, because I feel like goes back. This goes way back in some area or some aspects that spirit might be trying to get you to like look back towards, like, because if you look at the Six of Cups, it's like they're looking at the past or their former self in the past, and then the sunlight is right behind that former self. So it's something that's going to shed light for you if you think back to the genesis of why you feel what you feel. Like, where is that coming from? There's a genesis to it. This is something that you have the ability to transmute. It's coming up, like you're actually healing through it right now. It's like your awareness of it. So the awareness of it isn't for you to take this as what's wrong with me and why can't I do this. It's more so like, okay, what is this block here? Let's deal with it. You know why. I feel like you know it's there, and I feel like the knowing the why it's there is what's going to give you the breakthrough that you need. So you might have to unpack something from your past. It may not even be connected to him. It could be something else that kind of puts this up for you. You have the ability and the strength to get through it. You do. Your father, I feel like he has his own set of trauma. Like, this animal is like about to attack this man, the Knight of Swords. So your father could be someone that's not the most emotionally open, or where you feel like, how to explain it, like that affection might not really come easy to him. So it could come off as kind of cold and awkward. But it's not you. I feel like your dad does have his own set of trauma here, and it makes him feel a little bit closed off, protected. I don't know if you feel like you have to overextend, like, to get him to open up, and that might make you feel like uncomfortable or a pressure there. Like, it should be the other way around. It should be that you accommodate me more, make me feel safe. Um, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is like some intense healing because this is deeper than you. It's not just solely something that you are experiencing on your own. I feel like your father has these deep wounds too. So, but it's not something that you can't find your strength in, or that you can't like persevere through this, have some type of breakthrough, some type of better understanding of yourself and your dynamic. It's not something that you can't reach or get to. With the Death card at the bottom, I do feel like it is a painful transformation. Like, this is a necessary transformation that needs to happen. Could be like the thing that breaks the cycle. So, let me see here. Let me ask about your family dynamic. Like, should you cut that side of the family off? Would it be of your highest good to separate from that side of the family? Whoa. Got a lot of cards. These cards flew out. We have a lot of cards. The High Priestess came out again. Judgment, Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil in reverse, the Empress and Ace of Cups. I do feel like Spirit wants you to make a judgment call based off of the facts, not emotional attachments and all of that, or because of relation. Like, yeah, those are things to consider, but it's like, consider the facts, like what's in front of you. Like, is this, pros and the cons? Are they adding any substance of value into my life that's healthy, that is structured, that is balanced, that is worth all of it? Because if not, it feels like this depleted energy with the Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, This is some type of pattern or some type of cycle, like I said, that is deeper than you. Like it predates you in your birth and all of that. Like this is beyond you. So whatever this energy is, it does feel kind of like a toxic energy with the devil in reverse. Um, Something that you are meant to break free of, and it feels like you have to honor yourself and how you truly feel. So I can't really say yes, you should or you shouldn't, but like it does kind of suggest more so of maybe considering doing that, separating yourself from them. I don't see anything too healthy from it. Now, it maybe not everybody. I won't say that. It may not be everyone. There could be like a feminine energy here, a maternal figure. If it's not like a grandmother, it's some type of energy that I feel like there is a loving energy there. So it's not everyone, but for the most part, there is some type of cycle that needs to be broken. Some type of stronghold that's kind of like lingering in your family on your father's side, if that makes sense. Hmm. The remedy is not to like force yourself onto them or to like feel like you need to shift or do something outside of yourself to be more acceptable or for someone to be more receptive to you or whatever the case may be, even if that's your own father. It's not calling you to do that. It's like that's not your job. You know what I mean? Hmm. I don't like family discord. I feel like your father, he has his own separate, like I said, his own wounds. And I feel like you will find a wise way to like convey your emotions, your feelings towards your father. Um, because I do get like the death card was at the bottom of the deck in your other spread. There is something that is meant to shift for the better. It might be more of a heavy energy before you get to it, but there is some type of peace that will come from this for you. Yeah. And I feel like your father, like, if he's like kind of dry of emotions or kind of like absent or feels absent of emotions, it's not that he doesn't have them. It's like he doesn't really know how. And I'm not making excuses. It's kind of like doesn't really have it to give to self. It seems like he's been deprived of like maybe loving, even giving love to himself, or maybe he felt that way as a child. Like there was a deprivation. Like I don't know. I just that's what I get. Hmm. Yeah. It's yeah. It's way deeper than you. How you give back to you and how you show up in love in a way that is healthy. Like, I'll love you, I'll show you love, but I'm not going to perform for it. I'm not going to try to convince you why you should be open, why you should be more loving, be more present. I can't show you that. I can't teach you that. But I'll show you through my own love and affection towards myself and loving you in a way that is healthy for me. Like you either love me, accept me, embrace me as I am, or, it's something that he has to come to on his own, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like it's something that cannot be like addressed within self or like something that he'll never break. It doesn't feel like it's like far fetched because the devil card is in reverse. So it's not something that cannot be addressed or fixed within self. But spirit is making it very clear for you not to put yourself in a position of performing for to get him to that because that's not going to work. Okay. All right, I know it's a little heavy, child. Lord, don't family woes, child. I tell you. But yeah, just very clearly, you are not to perform, to try to convince. Like it's something that he's gonna have to naturally break that. Yes. You're welcome, sis. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you some energetic hugs. Yeah. Well, you know that eclipse, I'm telling you that, oh my God, like that eclipse was not planned. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced, from my knowledge of like where I can recall going through like eclipse season, that I can remember and recall like just being conscious of it. I've never experienced such an intense healing, such as this eclipse was. Like, God damn, like I'm telling you, it was intense. Um, but yeah, it was definitely very clearing. Very, 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 very clearing. I'm telling you, like it wasn't playing. Shit, what was in the sign of like Aries, the god of war, Mars, like, and in it, child wasn't playing. But anyway, I send you love, sis, and take care in the meantime. And hopefully we'll talk soon. Take care of yourself, sis. Enjoy your weekend. And I appreciate you. All right, so Miss Simone, I see you, ma'am. So I'm gonna put you down as part 2, Simone part 2. Let's get your timestamp. Okay. All right. Let's see. 116. Okay, let me see if I can do it fast. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 116. For the time changes. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 1 hour and 56. 1 hour 56. 1 hour 56, 44. 1 hour 56, 44 seconds. Okay, got it. All right. All right, sis. So your questions in the chat. Okay, sounds good, sis. All right, let's see. I look forward to it. Your question is, what would this person like to tell you or express at the moment we recently spoke and I sensed that he was holding back? Okay. All right. So let's clear our previous energies. I send Ashley and her father, her family, love, light, and peace. Thank you, Spirit. Clear their energy with love. Thank you, thank you. All right. So Simone, her person in question. Ask for permission to tap into that person in question's energy for the sake of what you allow her to know and to see. Ultimately, what you want her to know as far as this person, what they truly want to express and what they want her to know. What this person wants her to know as far as expression. What does this person want to tell her or express at the moment? Okay, 5. I heard 5 or 5 cards. Sometimes that's what it means for me. 5 cards. All right. Yeah, they were holding back. Yeah, a lot of pride. Of course. 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 6 of Wands with the Chariot. Yeah, a lot of pride. I feel like what this person, like they wanted to, I'm noticing like the Osiris or Asir, like the arms. Looks like Wakanda kind of, doesn't it? Wakanda. Like, it's like this person might have felt some level of excitement, or they didn't want, I would say like there's something about not wanting to get ahead of themselves. So this person, I feel like, really wanted to express to you potentially some type of love that they have for you, or that they're like, they wanted to be excited, but they don't want to show that, you know, or come off as giddy. I think that's the perfect word is giddy. They didn't want to come across that way to you. So there's a lot of holding back, because the 9 of Cups is that wish fulfillment card, right? There's I feel like they felt a sense of peace as well. With the 4 of Pentacles, though, that's the holding back. That's the closing the heart off. They might have felt disconnected from you and they wanted to tell you like how happy they are to reconnect. There's something about like not being too vulnerable with you, like not showing, like let me not, even though they did feel like victorious, they felt geeked up. Six of Wands, the Chariot, like they may wanted to express like some type of how explain it. Yeah, it feels like anxiousness. Like I'm excited. Like I want to jump back into this. Let's do this. Let's link up. But there's like, no, I need to keep it cool. I need to just kind of move in moderation. Like not do too much, not say too much. Like they definitely held back a lot, actually. This person, I feel like, is just happy the fact that you guys are reconnected. I feel like that's where they're at. They're happy with that. Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna clarify this with one of my messenger decks. I just have to get it out. Let's see what? Oh shit! What is this person? What do they want to? Ultimately, what? What was it that? Ooh, okay. Look, obsessed. So it says, I think I'm obsessed. I think about you all the time. I don't feel like it's like that weird, creepy shit. I don't get that, but like this is kind of borderline unhealthy. Like you shouldn't be consumed with someone's energy like that. But yeah, it says that they stalk your socials. They hope they run into you when you're out. So it's like this person is very hopeful. They might have kind of questioned whether you guys would be able to get things back together or would you guys ever find a resolution to your issue. Or yeah, it was some relief here. Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person was definitely worried when you guys were not speaking or not talking, that things would not get back to where they were, or they don't know how things were ever going to turn out. It's like that feeling of relief was there. And on top of that, like I said, they felt really giddy. Like there's a lot of expression that this person is holding back just in their emotions. Doesn't have to be with their words. They really try to keep it cool, calm, collected as best as they could. So they're feeling themselves a little bit, or they feel a little bit better about the situation. They feel confident, or they're not that concerned about competition, maybe even as well. All right, interesting energy. Very interesting. Yeah, but there is like a lot of holding back with the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, like that crossing over their heart, like trying to protect and cover. But why is that music so loud? Trying to get me caught up by YouTube now. Come on now. I don't own the rights to this music. All right, Spirit. I think that's all, Simone, that wanted to come through for you. Yeah. So I think that concludes it. Nobody had another question, right? Just want to make sure before we log out of here, because it's getting late, child. It's getting late. Like flowetry, it's getting late. No, not that type of getting late. But I'm going to leave it at that. I think that is all for tonight. I think that's my capacity. That's my limit. But I hope that this was helpful, Sam. Or Simone. Sorry, not Samantha. Simone. I'm going to put the timestamps up too, by the way, shortly. So you guys can come back and watch your reading whenever you would like to. If you guys want to link with me for personal reads, coaching sessions, you guys know where to find me. I appreciate you guys. As always, thank you for sewing into the reading, stopping by, showing love to the live. And as always, much love. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your evening, wherever you are in the world. Peace.